Hello and welcome back to the famous EFC. My name is Adam. This video is a maybe what if, what's going on regarding Everton Football Club's future, what's going on with Manchester City and what is going on with the Premier League. Well, let's get straight into it. Well, Everton are looking like they're going to be back and Sean Dyche staying with them for whatever reason, I don't know, regarding the new Premier League. What's looking like the Premier League are looking like they're going to lose their battle against City. So it looks like City will win their battle. But what that means for after the Premier League changes is set to be made. So we could have new financial fair play rules. So Everton could have loads of sponsorships with the money coming in. It could to Liverpool Echo, Dan Friedkin, and Michele found a way how to pay him 777 off with half of the money. It's all mad, and Manchester City is set to win their appeal against the Premier League. So what's that mean for Everton? Well, it means that we could see some, with the financial issues PSR, that we may not have to be careful that much, because I've read that the way City have been spent, apparently their new owner thing, or whatever you call them, a thing in the Premier League, because apparently the Premier League have let all the clubs do it and it's not fair. So it looks like Manchester City have helped Everton a little bit. But what I want to talk about is the Dan Friedkin. That means because we know that Dan Friedkin is a billion owner with billions of money. So Everton could use some of that money for the financial rules, fair play and all of that. And deals are set to be done very, very soon, because Michele and Dan Friedkin have been working behind the scenes over the last coming few days and months, and we're seeing now something really good behind the corner for this football club, and the Premier League are going to turn up blind. Whether that's more money for the transfer window or that's to get rid of all the PSR charges, then the new rules come in and we all start fresh. So it's big positive news, and it excites me that Everton get some rewarded back what we've missed in recent months and years. It really, really excites me quite a bit. But a little bit about it, I really and talk about what I think could happen. What I think could happen is that Everton could team up with Roma and all that. Then with them having their financial things, that Everton would team up with them also. So it's all about what if, what's going to happen. As we all know, that Sean Dyche is going to be backed, because what I've been reading today is that Dan Friedkin will probably be back in Sean Dyche now, or could sack him. But what we do know right now is that Sean Dyche's future, Sean Dyche will not be sacked until the end of the season if Everton fail to win. But if Everton do win games, then there's going to be talks about Sean Dyche having a contract going into Bradley Moore too. So a lot of news to get through. But I'm just more happy about the money coming in now. So Michele has been looking. But what I think could happen is obviously that Sean, it was going to be able to manage during the international break, that Sean Dyche will be staying at Everton going into the international break. Because last season, they were talking about sacking him. This season, they were talking about sacking him by this international break. But because we've won and we're getting points now, the whole story's changed. The moods have changed. It's all picked up. But as Everton manager at the end of the season, I think that's very much up for grabs. I don't think Dyche will be. I think the debut at this moment in time, there's nothing really we can do. But I do think it depends whether the Friedkin group do when they buy Everton. But I'm not too sure at the minute, but regards with the 77 AAP stuff as well. Apparently Micheli's played a blinder with the Dan Friedkin and have paid half of them off around about 5 million. I read up, and I've been watching some other Everton channels, and that's what they've said too. So it's all a bit, for me, a bit much, but the excitement is that with the PSR and all that, there has been some big Everton interests. What it means for the football club, more sponsor zones for us, the likes of Toyota, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. Like the way Kazoo sponsored us, Steak and all of that, Castorian. So that means that we'll be able to have more money, so we can have parties in Branley Moor. It means that with Branley Moor as well, and Dan Friedkin buying it, it means that Everton will be able to get it up once, because I see right now there's something around the corner right now by next Tuesday when the new Premier League rules change over financial stuff. I believe that means something for Everton, but there's some uncertainty right now. But at the minute, what I've been listening to, I can get excited about it. That's something good potentially for this football club. And yes, we've been lacking it for recent months and years at this football club, but I'm just made up that it's finally going to happen to our football club, hopefully. But we could team up with Roma, use their sponsorships as well as our own. Dan Friedkin working with both clubs, and that's huge. And also, who knows what that means for Everton? Could Everton finally sue the Premier League after all the point deductions and that? Because if City not getting anything, why did Everton, why did Forest, why did Leicester and Chelsea get away with it? So there's some clarification what's going to be asked by the Premier League with City and their owners, as well as their solicitors, because there's some what's left. So it's going to be very interesting over the next couple of days. Sorry guys, I'm just going to have a drink because that's my throat, because I'm full of cold a bit. Thank you guys. Yeah, so there's some maybe what ifs and that, but I believe that the Everton takeover moves a step closer after the new Dan Friedkin group update. So now all of a sudden it went from being so negative to so positive, but again, we've moved so close again for the new takeover. Things are, I believe, again done behind the scenes on Liverpool Echo. I even see that Dan Friedkin have posted Roma. I've said I've been talking to some Roma fans, and they've said a deal is set to be done as soon as the Premier League have accepted and all of that. So it is looking really up to the future of this football club, the excitement. We can have shows at Branley Moor, we can have concerts, we can have Taylor Swift like they did at Anfield. We can use all that at Branley Moor to earn us some money for financial rules and for the transfer windows, for the stadium, to keep it going and all that, and we're not going to be in a mess. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And sponsorships as well, because we know Dan Friedkin is really good again helping people get deals like that done for the money. He's a billion and he knows how a football club wins. But the only thing Micheli's done is played a blinder with Dan Friedkin over the 777 financial stuff, because with all the loans and that. So they found a way with the loans that Micheli only has to pay 6,000 something then they'll do the rest. So it's all very, very up in the air. But what I can settle down in the air is that there's going to be something good around the corner. What I think, as some other Everton fans who I've been speaking to, there's something around the corner exciting for Everton Football Club with Dan Friedkin. So really, who knows what that means for the football club, but it's positive news growing day in, day out with this football club, and I can't wait for the roof to lift up as we say goodbye to Goodison Park, a sad era that's going to be on the second to last game of the season when we say goodbye to Goodison and we open the doors to Branley Moore and a big future. Us staying in the Premier League as well. We're not going down. Everton Football Club are staying up in the Premier League. And also, we've got some brilliant news around the corner, I believe. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. Like the video. Leave your comments down below and we'll get involved with all of them. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe. And also, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you all for watching. Up the toffees. And we're finally going to have some brilliant news, hopefully, on the horizon. Thank you all for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.